Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the hopefully final episode of the Beauty and the Beach ladder series. In this episode, well, first off, let me just start by explaining what I've been doing between episode 5, I believe, and this episode. So I've been playing a game or two here and there, just to prevent the account from decaying. But at the same time, since it was just one game here, one game there, I didn't really record anything. So that's why we're starting off around, I want to say 80 points or so above where we left off at episode 5. I'm also going to be showcasing during this episode this anti-stall team I built around Shedinja. It's one of those teams that I've been guarding pretty heavily. Haven't been sharing this team at all. I might also showcase an updated version of my stall team, so this would be the 3rd iteration. The first one is already up on the RMT section of the forums. The 2nd iteration was used to great success. I managed to peak number 1, 2, and 3 at the same time on the ladder with it, but I didn't really RMT that one. And this would be the 3rd iteration that I'll hopefully showcase during this episode. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think since the games, when you get this high on the ladder, it gets harder and harder to find matches because of the matchmaking system PS has. So I'll probably end up just recording whenever I get a match, like throughout different days. So I might play like maybe 2 games here, 2 games like tomorrow or something, and I'll just, at the end, I'll just, mash them up together, and then that'll be the episode. But yeah, without further ado, let's get some matches. All right, so got the first game here. Just looking at the team, it seems like it's Moltbreaker Deoxys, but thankfully we do have Pixelate Rapid Spin on on the Magirna, so that should be fine. As for the Mega Mewtwo Y and the Mega Mewtwo X, yeah, I think we can deal with this just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and lead with my Zygarde though, just in case if it's not Moltbreaker, which it is still. That's fine. We're gonna trap the Deoxys though, so just to make sure it gets all of the, what do you call it? So it can't switch back in later and get hazards up, so to speak. So it seems like it's Knockoff Spore and Stealth Rock, maybe. Oh, it's not even Stealth Rock. Well, it probably is Stealth Rock plus Sticky Web. Oh, it's just. Honestly, I think I'm gonna actually allow him to keep the Sticky Webs because I don't really care about being slower than him. Now we're just gonna go ahead and KO the Deoxys here. So my opponent only wanted to get up the Sticky Web there, which is completely fine. I don't really mind it. If anything, it allows for even slower pivoting for my team, so we definitely take that. We definitely take those. I'm expecting either Xerneas or Mega Mewtwo Y to want to come in now, though. Those 2 mons are pretty much the only ones that could actually force me out. Since my opponent showed the Kyogre, that means it probably has Ice Beam or something to that effect. I'm going to go ahead and go into my own Kyogre, just to scout to see what he has. Turns out it's only just Scald, which means I just get to click Core Enforcer here for free, and we are not gonna stay in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and U-turn. Right, okay. Goes into Xerneas, and at this point, I'm not sure what kind of Xerneas it is. I am not sure at all. I'm gonna go into Magirna because I could Anchor Shot it. So it's not PH, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and anchor shot it. Interesting. I think I'm gonna just keep on anchor shotting. Let me think actually, do I want Magearna to be... well, Magearna underspeeds the... Do I want to spin these? It's a tough question. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay in and keep anchor shotting. This Magearna does have metronome, so the more anchor shots I use, the more damage it's gonna end up doing. See, right here it did 44. The next one's gonna do even more. I might break that pattern though and just go for a shore up here. It seems like this Xerneas only has Move Blast to hurt me, so I really shouldn't throw away the Magearna like that. It's gonna probably go for Spore again, and that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna get the Rapid Spin off here because I think outspeeding Registeel is gonna be, actually, I don't know. It's pretty iffy. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm not gonna reveal the Boom Burst either because that could be important versus the Mega Mewtwo X. So we're gonna just go ahead and anchor shot, and if actually this one wouldn't KO even with the metronome boost. Okay, so my I kind of want to shore up here though. Oh, my opponent is complaining about the S special attack drop, but I don't think it matters. I don't shot anyway. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go into Zygarde just to see what it's gonna go for. As it turns out to be, I believe this is Prankster Parting Shot. So what that means is I could go into Dialga here and just U-turn. As Mega Mewtwo X does end up coming out. Cool. I'm gonna actually... Zygarde isn't really useful to my team anymore. I think I'm gonna go into this and just... Oh, Beak Blast doesn't do crap again. This is PH. Rip. Well, this ain't good. I'm gonna go ahead and 1000 Waves it. Oh, it Leech Seal on the bounce, and now, oh, this Mega Mewtwo X is doomed. Because any damage I deal on it, it's gonna be permanent. Oh, rip. Okay, wait, it's Icicle Crush though. What are these sets? My god. My goodness. Do I want to sack this thing? Oh, it's a tough question. I'm gonna go into Kyogre. And I believe I could just fire off a relatively free Revelation Dance here. And I'm gonna go into Zygarde just to see what it's gonna go for. Went for the Parting Shot. Cool. And I believe I can just go for the Endeavor here and just hit whatever's coming in. Yep, so that happens. If this thing has Photon Geyser, I'm going to be very sad though. Do I want to risk it? Well, either way, that threat is now gone. However, this Registeel might have Rocky Helmet, so I'm gonna have to be very mindful of that. I'm gonna go into Kyogre now. Dialga would have been a fine play as well. I mainly didn't go for Extreme Speed there because I wasn't sure if Extreme Speed was gonna KO, but then again, that's why we calc these kind of things, right? If this is Bolt Strike, then so be it. If not, we're gonna Spectral Thief. Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay, this is contrary. Cool. If that's the case, I'm gonna go into Shedinja here, and then pivot back into Kyogre. It seems my opponent does not have anything for the Shedinja, so we're gonna go right back out into Shedinja. Because I think the final move is Fleur Cannon. Otherwise, it's gonna have difficulty against Dark types. So what we're gonna do is Endeavor. And on the final turn, do I want to E-Speed or do I want to Pursuit? I think I want to Pursuit here. Unless if it goes for Spore. I think Pursuit is still the better play because if I go for E-Speed and my opponent switches into Registeel, I'm gonna get KO'd by the potential Rocky Helmet. I don't even know if I detected the item on Registeel during the game. So, anyways, that was this game. Let's get another one. All right, here's the other match. We just got another match. And this, I decided to use my stall team for this one, but just lead off with Imposter, see what happens. This is for sure Prankster. Go hard side guard here. Giratina comes in. I underspeed it, so we're gonna just Volt Switch after that. Go into Imposter to see what this one has. Free scouting pretty much. This one's Magic Bounce. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just Dragon Tail this Giratina out of here. This Chansey is most likely to be Imposter, but it's not transformed because I'm already transformed. So we're gonna go ahead and Dragon Tail again. And we're gonna Dragon Tail again. Pretty much just abusing the Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail again, expecting that. This gives us Slowbro for the Toxic Orb activation. In which case, we can just click Scald. Just maybe fishing for burns, stuff like that. Didn't get it, unfortunately. We're gonna U-turn now. As my opponent goes for the Soft Boiled. And what was the fourth move on this thing again? I can't remember. But either way, we're gonna go for the 1000 Waves here. We're pretty much just wasting the PP on these moves. I'm gonna just fish for another Scald here. If my opponent gives me a burn on Regigigas, that would be very ideal. Which we actually get. I believe this was Poison Heal Regigigas too, so all the better. and my opponent forfeits. Alright, going for the next one. Alright guys, what's up, and welcome to the final match potentially of the series, where I think if we beat this guy, we're gonna actually be peaking. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I think Dialga is a pretty safe lead here. Yeah. As my opponent leads with Necrozma Dawnwings? Yeah, Dawnwings. We're gonna go for the Spectral Thief here, just to see what my opponent's gonna go for. So hit him at the time. So just looking at the team, I'm expecting Contrary on one of those Ultra Necrozmas. I think the Chansey's Imposter. I'm not sure about the other three. I think one of the other two has the Ultra Necrozma Stone. So either this Dawnwings or the Duskmate probably also has access to that stone. This is 4 times effective, so it's definitely gonna hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and click a Core Enforcer here. As expected, it is indeed Imposter Chansey. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is just U-turn and bring Shedinja in. So Shedinja takes any move easily. And since my opponent still has the Ghost type, I believe the best course of action for me is to just U-turn out. I really am considering replacing Pursuit with Spectral Thief because it helps in these kind of situations, but it's not really the biggest deal. Once again, Dialga just comes in and clicks U-turn here this time. Just regardless of what my opponent wants to do, we'll just U-turn on out of there, and should be able to just bring in Kyogre. So this is just a very strong core that we're building around the Shedinja. The dual regen vest, plus guaranteed hazard removal means this core deals with any contrary set pretty much, because contrary sets normally run either Spore or Moongeist Beam. So if they're running Spore, Shedinja deals with them. If they're running Moongeist Beam, my regen vest core deals with them. And then Prankster Giratina deals with the Shell Smash / Belly Drum setup. And we have the Magic Bounce Zygarde, of course, for the hazard stackers. So it's just a very strong core built around. And right here, I can definitely just click Core Enforcer. +2 Core Enforcer is going to hurt anything that wants to come in. My opponent pretty much has to go into Chansey here. Otherwise, they're going to get KO'd right now by this Core Enforcer. So, cool. I'll take it. And once again, if my opponent goes into Chansey, my obvious switch in is going to be Shedinja. Now the question here is, do I want to go hard Shedinja? And the answer is probably yes. Now that my opponent has no ghost types anymore other than Imposter Chansey, which is already transformed, this endeavor is going to be pretty free as I underspeed that Chansey, which is impossible to find Kyogre. And Yveltal comes in, excellent. We just endeavor that and then E-speed right into it. So Yveltal just goes down, perfect. And my opponent is left with 3 Mons. If my opponent brings an Imposter, I'm definitely going to click Pursuit. If my opponent goes into those 2, we will have to go to a Mon to try to wall that. We go into Dialga, as we do pretty much wall it. Then we go ahead and click Spectral Thief here. As my opponent didn't go for that move. But what this means now is I can go to Magearna and just click Boomers pretty much. Another option would have been to go into Shedinja, but if Outrage ended when I switched in, that meant that I would have to switch out again. So no thank you to that. Hard Giratina would be the play here, as my opponent goes for the shift here, and go ahead and haze that. So the one thing to keep in mind here is that Shift Gear only has 16 PP, and we have 3 times that amount on Haze alone. So we definitely win this little stall war. I'm gonna go ahead and actually shore up again, because I'm not sure this might be a Z-Stun. I'm not sure. If it's Z-Stun Steel Strike, we're in trouble. As my opponent goes into that, this means I just go to Dialga and get free Regenerator. Chansey can't do much to my Dialga at all. It only has U-turns and hurt. Excellent. And what I can do here is just U-turn. And my opponent forfeits. So there you have it, guys. I believe this is the match that just brings me over to the peak of the ladder, hopefully. Because I've pretty much had enough of this ladder. Let's just have a look just to make sure. Yep, so there we are at the peak. So we used the Shedinja anti-stall team and also a little bit of the updated stall team that I had from before. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you guys like to see stall matches like this. I pretty much only used it here because some people had some interest in it, and also, well, it's just easier to peak with these kind of more reliable teams on the ladder, especially. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and see you in the next episode. Well, actually not the next episode,